Hello, welcome to another wonderful session with the Works channel, the arena of possibilities where we give you the best and finest education through engineering, modern technology, and entertainment. In this session, we are going to introduce ourselves to the interface in Solidworks, irrespective of the version of Solidworks you are running. And also, we are also going to learn about how to choose the best planes when doing your Solidworks drawings and your models. The top, right, or the front plane. Which of them should you choose when doing your particular drawing or model? May I remind you that in order to get our latest videos, updates, and tutorials, please do subscribe, like, and share this video. Let us begin. Introduction to Solidworks, Part 1, with the Works channel. So this is Solidworks 2020. Every Solidworks version has almost the same or similar interface, and so there's not so much difference. To begin any drawing or any model in Solidworks, you have to open a fresh and a new worksheet by either pressing the Control key plus the N key on your keyboard, or clicking on this new icon, or go to the File tab and click on New. I want shortcut, so I'll click on this icon, which is the same as New. Then I'll see these three elements. We have the part, the assembly, and the drawing. Part in Solidworks is a 3D representation of a single design component. Assembly is the 3D arrangement of parts or other similar assemblies. So if I have a model like a boat and a nut that I want to assemble together and apply motion and simulations to them, then I have to draw the boat in part, the nut also in part, bring the two of them to assembly, and it will assemble it for me. We'll get more of this tutorial in our subsequent videos. Now, drawing is a 2D engineering drawing, typically of a part or assembly. This drawing. So I can have a part or assembly, bring it into drawing, and it will give me the views, the front view, end view, plan view, in either third or first angle projection. Therefore, to begin any Solidworks or most Solidworks models, we have to select part before we move to the next. So I double click on part, or I just click on part and click OK. Then part worksheet opens for me, as we cannot see right from the screen. Okay. This class is purposely for us to go through how to select our planes for any Solidworks drawing or model. First of all, in order for you to know whether you are in part assembly sheet or not, the first tab you see here is Features, followed by the Sketch. There are other tabs also here. Mind you, in your software, these tabs may differ because of what have been activated to appear. So I can just right click at the top here and go to Tabs, and you can see that the tabs that are ticked in mine are those that have appeared here. So there is no problem at all. Okay, as beginners, we'll mostly be using the Sketch tab and the Features tab. To begin with, you have to look at the unit in which you are coming to work. You have to set your unit first. In my case, I want to use millimeters. However, if you don't want millimeters, or there's a need for you to change your units, you have to do that before you begin your drawing by clicking the unit button at the bottom right corner here. I click on it, and you see that there are several options. We have MKS, that's the meter kilogram second, CGS, centimeter gram second, MMGS, which I'm using now because I want to use millimeter, and we have inches, pounds, and seconds. So I click MMGS, that is in millimeters. So let's begin a sketch. In Solidworks, you produce a 2D sketch, and you can convert this 2D sketch into a 3D model. Very wonderful and very simple. So let us concentrate and do this all together. Before we begin, we have to first of all activate the sketch tab or open the sketch tab, as you can see here. When you open the sketch tab, you also see another sketch button at the top left corner here. When you click on the drop down arrow, you see sketch and 3D sketch. In our subsequent videos, we'll learn more about the 3D sketch. But for the purpose of this tutorial, let us click on sketch. Now when you click on sketch, it displays 3 planes for you: the front plane, top plane, and right plane. It is very necessary to know the type of plane to choose for a particular model, because at the end of the day, by the time you convert your drawing into a 3D model, it follows the plane on which you've chosen. Okay, when I choose front plane and I do my model, by the time I finish and transform it from a normal 2D sketch into a 3D model, the third view will be projected along the front plane, and so the front plane or the front area will be facing me. When I do it on the top, then it will either face top or down. Then the right will either face this way or coming this way. Plane choosing depends on you. Actually, also depends on what you want to do. So if I have to model a table, the top of the table should take the top plane, because it is actually something on which other things will be made to sit. Let's begin with the front plane. So I'll just click on the front plane and I see this X and Y axis representing my origin. Okay, let us make a sketch on this. We have other videos on this channel which explains how to use the tools in the sketch button more. Please subscribe to this channel so you can get more of this for easy understanding of SolidWorks. Okay, first of all, let me click on the line tool, or I press L on my keyboard. So I click on line and my line tool is activated. I start from my origin. Just click once and release your mouse, then drag it. When you are moving your line up, down, or anywhere, be mindful of these relations, what appeared in the yellow and black symbol there. When the line is not a perfect vertical or horizontal line, the relation will disappear. So it is necessary to check for them, especially when you want perfect horizontal or vertical line. So I want a vertical line perfect like this, another one like this. When you come here, it will give you roughly where the third one should end, so it could match with this. The line command is still running because the sketch is not closed. So I move back to my origin in order to close the sketch. Now this is what I have. I use my scroll key to zoom in and zoom out. Let me dimension this. Let's choose a reasonable dimension for the sake of this tutorial. So I'll just click Smart Dimension. We'll learn more about Smart Dimension in the next videos. Smart Dimension, I want to dimension this line. So I'm giving it a length of, you just click once, drag and click again. I'm giving it a length of, since I'm working in millimeters, I'm giving it a length of 1 meter. That's 1000 millimeters. You just type 1000 and press your enter key. That's taking effect. Let's click on this line also and dimension it to 500 millimeters. That's 0.5 of a meter. Now this is a fully defined sketch. Let me now convert this 2D model, the length and breadth, into a 3D model. The 2D drawing will be transformed into a 3D model by clicking on the features over here. Then we will use any of these in our other videos, but for this tutorial, let us look at extrusion. So when you click extruded boss, this is how you are going to see it. Mind you, it is this way because we have done it on the front plane. Now it is a blind extrusion. We have blind, we have up to vectors, surface. We'll learn more about this. For now, we are choosing blind, and let's look at the depth. The D over here is the depth of extrusion. Let's look at the depth of 0.8 meters. That's 800 millimeters. I press enter, and this is how you see it. It is because it is on a front plane, that's why it is coming this way, or you can use this arrow to change the direction. So either this way or this way. Once you are done and you are okay with your sketch, you just say okay or accept it with this or this green key here, and your model is created. Remember, we've drawn this face just on the front plane, and at the end, this is what it has given us. In our next videos, we will learn more about the top and the right plane. Please subscribe to this channel so you could get more of these tutorial videos.